Hello everybody, this is Mystic Jen. I'm here with another client reading. This reading is a Lenormand 9-card box spread that my client had ordered. I did communicate with her. She did not give me a specific question. And I waited a couple days and haven't heard anything. So I'm just going to go ahead and do her reading. And I asked Spirit to give me the most important message. What is it that she needed to hear? Basically, what messages in her life did she need to hear? So that is what I was going with. And as always, I like to start with the center card. The center card is the key card. It's the center card. It's the main theme of what's going on. What falls here is the mice card. Mice card is about taking away. It is erosion, but typically it happens in small chunks, small amounts, nibbles, because when you think about it, mice don't take huge bites. They take little tiny nibbles. So something slowly being eaten away in her life, okay? And it's losing, and sometimes mice are sneaky. They undermine you, okay? You think you got your flower secure, and next thing you know it, they're in it. They find a way in it. They undermine your strategies, okay? But this is about losing something, and this is about something being eaten away, okay? Now, the opening card that enters this spread is the birds. The birds is chitter chatter. It could be gossip, depending on what's going on around it. It could be communications. In most cases, 95% of the time, it's oral communication, going from person to person to person. This could be a group of friends, colleagues at a workplace, or in some kind of club or whatever. But this is oral communication. And sometimes this card can also represent anxiety. Okay? So, and then the exit card is the anchor. This is someone's security. How secure do they feel? Okay? And the anchor card, it's about routines, day-to-day routines, somebody's stability. And this could also be work related. Okay? So this is what I have. I have a couple work cards in here. So this could be either, and there's a man up here. This man could be a boss or a significant other. But I feel like she mainly was looking about a man. This is because there's a man in this spread, okay? And the fox card is sometimes related to work as well. But it's also about being cunning. Sometimes it's about trickery, and things don't always look as they seem. They're not always as they appear, okay? So I'm going to dig into this. I'm going to go across the top here. We have communications, the man, and Clover. Okay? And this could be anxiety. But I'm feeling more like communications, verbal communications, communicating with the feeling a lucky man communicates, or communication man from a lucky man. Okay? The clover is a stroke of luck, but it's one of them quick lucks, it's small lucks. It'd be like walking in the parking lot and finding a $10 bill on the ground. It's not huge, but it's just like, or that lucky penny, you know? But it's just like some quick luck that goes away very quickly. There was maybe a man feeling lucky, or you feeling lucky about a man communicating with you. Okay, so, and this card also brings hope. So there could be hope involved with communicating with a man. Okay, the next line down is the flowers. Okay, it's about happiness. It could be about beauty, somebody finding you beautiful. It could be about gifts being received, whether that is a physical gift, it could be a spiritual gift, an emotional gift, okay? But it's something that makes you feel happy and fuzzy inside. And it's like, and that's the big luck card. So you've got two lucky cards in here. This is big luck, that's little luck. Okay? And what's interesting is they're knighting each other. It could be little luck turning into something big. Okay? So there could be something really big happening around the corner for you. But you're in a position where you feel like that luck is being eaten away at. It feels like you feel like your luck or your life is going downhill. Okay? And the tree card is about it's about life in itself. It's your well-being, your health. Okay? And what I'm feeling here with this also could be anxiety, that your emotional health could be at stake, or because you're having anxiety and it's wearing on your health because things are being eaten away at. You feel like your luck is running out. But I'm going to go back to this because as I go through, Spirit gives me more and more messages. Okay. Now, on here, there's more communication. That's communication, that's communication. Verbal and written. Now, this written communication here could be emails, physical letters coming in the mail. It could be contracts, important documents. I'm not feeling contracts as much because I'd be looking for the ring card as well, if it meant some kind of legal contract. But this is definitely some form of communication, text messaging, emails, physical letter coming in the mail, which you don't see very often anymore. And there's two work cards surrounding this. So the more and more I look at this, the more and more I think that this is a work-related situation that you need to deal with. We have the fox is cunning, and not like I said, not everything is as it appears. This could be a warning about a warning coming in about your financial stability, your anchor is your stability, and I feel like that there is a warning letter coming to you about your stability and your security. Okay, so this hasn't already happened, look out for it. And I'm being shown and everything might not be as it seems in this communication. I'm being told to read the fine print. But what I'm seeing here is this communication is probably coming from this man. Okay? I think that there has been a breakdown in communications, that the man may have backed off, but I still feel that there is some kind of warning about a communication that threatens your security. But this letter could end up being a lucky letter because it warns you ahead of time so that you can make preparations to counter that. And about your well-being, and I'm picking up here there could be multiple issues going on in your life. So the next thing doesn't feel like it deals with work, it deals with you yourself. That I'm picking up on a health report maybe even coming in. That I'm being told get a second opinion. That health report may be false, because a fox is also about falseness. That there's something in there that doesn't add up. I'm just saying. So if you're expecting some kind of report, blood work or something, That if you've been to a doctor lately, I'm being told to get a second opinion. If there's some kind of discrepancy in that health report that doesn't add up, that you should get another opinion. Okay? Oh, there's a ton of information in this. You're full of questions. You probably need a really full-blown reading, more than just the Lenormand, but I'm just saying, and examine each one of these issues more in depth, or what you feel is most important to you. You can always email me if that's something you want to look into. But I'm seeing that there's a lot of communication, verbal and written. And there's report, again, this is going back to the health also, that there's just something you were told that is not making sense. And it's not making sense according to this report. It's not as it seems. I'm feeling like there's a really big issue that you need to get with your doctors about discussing, because I'm feeling like maybe it's going to cause unneeded anxiety. Okay? Spirit's telling me there could be something in that report that, like a misdiagnosis or something there that's going to raise your stress level, raise your blood pressure through the roof unnecessarily. That it's not as bad as what it seems. That's what I'm feeling. But again, go to another doctor, get another opinion, please. Okay? This gentleman is definitely connected to your security. This is somebody in the workplace. And he is trying to give you a warning about something with your security. Okay? Just saying. So I think you got work and health going on here. I'm not seeing love and personal relationships. If you had a question about that, I feel like that's not supposed to be your primary focus right now. That you need to focus on your job, your security, and your health. Okay, this is coming from Spirit. This is what Spirit is saying, because I asked what was going to be your most important focus. What did you need to know about? And this is what's coming up. Health and work. Okay? That there is a warning about something with your security. Anxiety, and I just saw this. This was talking about, when I said about unnecessary anxiety. Anxiety over your happiness is false. So what I'm feeling here is that, again, your quality of life, you're not enjoying life because you're hearing all this bullshit that needs further investigation. It's not as bad as what it seems. Okay? And I'm being told to hand it over to Spirit. Pray. God answers prayers to work this shit out. Okay? These are both well-being cards, and the man is associated with the well-being and communicating with you. Yeah, this could even be a doctor. This could be representing two different people. It could be a doctor and a boss. Okay? And as I'm sitting here, the health and the job could be connected. Okay? Either one, you're a nurse or something like that, and you're involved with health care, and it's not necessarily your health, but somebody's health report that it affects you. That could be the situation. Or a false health report that causes concern in your workplace and your employer's worried about you continuing on, which would make sense, which would threaten your security. These are the two scenarios that it could possibly be. Either you're in the healthcare Or maybe it's both. Maybe you are in the healthcare field. And you get your own report done, and it threatens your security because your establishment, whether it's a doctor's office or a hospital or whatever, is saying, you know, you're a threat to your coworkers or you're a threat to your patients. Something that's causing a lot of anxiety, eating away at your security, and somebody doesn't want you to work. But I feel it's not as bad as it seems, because I'm feeling like there's a false report. There's something not right in the report that you should go get a second opinion. Okay? I hope this makes sense. That something here has hit the nail on the head. But this is what I'm feeling. And the more and more I talk, the more and more I feel that the health issue and your work issue are intertwined. The health report, the health stuff, is affecting your work. They're intertwined. Okay? And I feel like the key is getting a second opinion. Okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull an oracle card here also. For additional guidance. This is additional guidance. This may or may not relate to this spread. But this is other guidance that Spirit wants to give you. I don't know if it's my fingernails or if it's just the cards. I trimmed these cards because they were so huge, and then I edged them in red. But they're really, really stiff and hard to shuffle. I didn't like the ugly white borders around this card anyhow. Here we go. Yang. Yang is the masculine energy. The defined masculine. There's a fireball, and I'm getting the image of magic. There's a flame, inspiration. Number 1 is a new beginning. And here's the hands. I feel like you're going to be handed an opportunity for a new beginning. And I'm also seeing healing hands. So, again, it goes back to healing. And whatever is going on here, when I first said hand it over to Spirit, this is also a confirmation to me about giving your problems over to Spirit, to the universe, to God. Okay? And I will actually get into the guidebook, give you a little bit more information about this card. It's kind of funny, it's card number 1. So I feel like you are definitely going to be embarking on an end of a cycle and something brand new coming. Okay? So let's see here. Okay, the masculine principle of movement and creative activity, the power to make things happen and taking action. Okay, there you go. You need to take action on this and get that second opinion. And Yang represents the power of action, the energies that propel the world forward and manifesting thought and desire into concrete form. Now is the perfect time to act, for you can easily build momentum and make headway. What you want will come to fruition if you proceed confidently. This card signifies new life is a sure sign and that obstacles have been overcome. There is no reason to hesitate. You are the shaper of your destiny right now. Okay, so what I'm seeing here, just as I said before, you take action on this now, get that second opinion. Things are going to start happening for you. And where you want to be, you're going to get there. You just have to go forward with confidence. and with a positive attitude, positive energy. Stop the anxiety, stop the worrying, hand it over to Spirit, and it's going to work itself out. Okay, so this is the message I have for you, and I hope this makes sense.